Don't be alarmed. Yes, that's a giant they're carrying on their shoulders. And believe it or not, this is actually a full-fledged battle unfolding, with oranges. Like and subscribe right now, before this guy pokes his eye out. Are you planning your holidays and looking for some adventurous events to experience? Well, there's a lot of options to consider, and we are here to help you decide. From the ancient Greek culture to unique Asian traditions, the world is full of colorful cultural and centuries-old festivals. Whether it is Holi in India or the Lantern Festival in Taiwan, each festival represents unique religious rituals and rich traditions. We have compiled a list of some crazy and bizarre festivals that are celebrated in different regions of the world. So stay with us and let's explore these unique and quite weird celebrations. Boryong Mud Festival, South Korea. The Boryong Mud Festival is a yearly festival observed in the city of Boryong, South Korea, during the summer season. This event started in 1998, and in a short time, it attracted millions of tourists from around the world. At first, it was supposed to be a marketing stunt for cosmetics made out of Boryong's natural mud, but now it has become a popular celebration in the city. Mud is brought from the mud flats of Boryong by the truckloads and gathered at the beach area in an allocated mud experience land. Festivities continue for almost 2 weeks and include multiple colorful events. Many attractions are built for the festival, including mud slides, mud pools, mud skiing competitions, and mud more. Body painting is also popular and colorful mud is used for this purpose. There's even a market that sells mud-made cosmetics from the city. Massages, acupuncture, and other medical and herbal treatments are a distinguished part of the mud festival. The festival concludes with a large and glorious firework display. So now, on to a less muddy but more messy experience. Battle of Oranges, Italy. You're probably aware of the famous La Tomatina festival of Spain, but do you know there's a Battle of Oranges as well? This is the biggest orange fight held in Ivrea, Italy, in the months of February and sometimes in March. This orange festival is celebrated to remember the 1149's riot against the king, but not in a vicious manner of course, as oranges are used instead of weapons. In this carnival, 9 teams are created who intensively throw oranges at each other, and people are dressed in brightly colored medieval clothes. Around 500,000 out-of-date oranges are used in this fight. This wonderful festival concludes with a silent parade in which the general says the farewell to everyone, with a typical phrase that means, "We'll meet each other on Thursday at 1, referring to Thursday of the next year when the carnival will happen again. Nadam Festival, Mongolia. Next on the list is Nadam Festival of Mongolia. This is the most extensively observed carnival among Mongols, with rich history spreading over hundreds of years. Hundreds of horses gallop on grasslands as part of the Nadam Festival. Stunning videos shows the horses galloping in unison and forming a massive spiral. It is truly a blissful sight. This festival is a traditional festival that celebrates nomadic culture, which takes place in Inner Mongolia. It includes rituals like military practices, sport contests, and other social customs, even weddings. Mongolian wrestling, horse racing, and archery are the 3 main games on display at the festival. This event is also recognized as cultural heritage by UNESCO, as it secured its place on the representative list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity in 2010. Overall, this colorful festival is a wonderful representation of rich Mongolian history and culture. Ani Keli, or Firefight, India. From Birgofest in Malta to Burning of the Devil in Guatemala, fire is an integral part of many festivals all over the globe. One of the unique fire festivals is Agni Keli that is observed in India. It is celebrated in Karnataka, India in the month of April. Festivities comprise of 8 days of celebrations in which people directly throw fire branches at each other. The main fire throwing contest takes place at Katil Durga Parameswari Temple outside Mangalore. This Hindu festival features hundreds of devotees hurling burning palm branches at each other. This ritual is said to appease Durga, the holy goddess of war. The whole scene looks like a real battle, with many people directly hit by the flying flaming branches, as holy water is directly sprayed onto anyone who was burned. It's certainly more extreme than a snowball fight in the school playground. Wait, what happened to our guy poking his eye out? Oh, he's still there, so hurry up and subscribe. Kanamara Masutri or Steel Phallus Festival, Japan. The festival of the Steel Phallus or Kanamara Masutri is held at Kanayama Temple in Kawasaki, Japan during the pleasant weather of spring, where shrines containing models of giant are carried through the streets. All illustrations and decorations are based on phallus, as that's the main theme of the event. Attendees celebrate the legend of a demon that fell in love with a young lady, hid inside her, and bit two young men on their wedding night. This folktale was published as The Island of Women in Ainu language. Nowadays, festival goers attend to celebrate fertility, relationships, and safe love practices. This festival started in 1969, and it gradually became a huge tourist attraction over the years. Now the events of the carnival are used for the noble cause of fundraising for HIV research. Urs or Urs, India. Thousands of Sufi Muslims travel to Western India to participate in this bizarre festival as it marks the anniversary of the saint who established their branch of Islam. This anniversary is held on the shrine or darja in the local language. The concept of Urs is observed and celebrated with great passion as the followers call their saint the lover or beloved of God. To put it simply, participants poke their eyeballs with swords. Sufis believe that by doing these self-torture rituals, they are practicing ihsan or perfection of worship. They also pierce their necks and tongues with metal sticks which are skewered with money during the act. Shrine keepers or present sheikh of the legacy usually perform ceremonies of the Urs. Festivities of Urs include events like Hamd, Na'at, or religious music called Qawwali. The festivities continue for 6 days, but the last day is considered most important and is called Chatti Sharif, as the Khadim community performs different rituals such as reading Shajra ad-Dua, prayer, not only for their followers but for the whole world, which includes prayers for peace, security, and the well-beings of all mankind. Please note that we strongly advise against people sticking swords in their eyes. Day of the Dead Festival, Mexico. The Day of the Dead is a Mexican holiday that is observed not only in Mexico but all around the world among the people of Catholic lineage. The event is held on the 1st and 2nd of November as people come together to remember their dead loved ones, friends, and family. This day is celebrated with joy instead of grief for the deceased. This is not only a religious festival, but is also considered a national event. This colorful festival is also part of the representative list of the Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity by UNESCO in 2008. This festival is also celebrated in Spain and Latin America, where it's called All Saints' Day. To nationalize the festivities, rather than restricting them to a religious ritual for Catholics, the Mexican government prefers the name All Souls' Day. Ofrenda, or home altars, are built as a tradition of the carnival. Other festivities of the day include cooking the favorite dish of the deceased and paying a visit to their graves, bearing gifts for their departed souls. So these were some wonderful yet bizarre festivals from around the world. Have you picked your next vacation destination? If your country celebrates amazing and unique events like these, do share them with us in the comments. And did you like and subscribe yet? Cause this guy is really in the mood for poking his eye out.